Hello boys, my name is Koyoshi and welcome back to my 100% fine playthrough of the Legend of Zelda Goes of Wisdom. I'm trying to get all the items, as you have guessed. So in the last video we decided we're gonna just focus on mostly the main storyline stuff, but get any items that we happen to cross on the way. We're currently exploring Hebra Mountain to try and get to Holy Mount Lanaryu, and found this place is really long. I think saving it for last might have been a good idea after all, although probably could have easily gone from it, especially after what we did before. These enemies are really fast, jeez. Wait, they're super fast. Okay, we need to do something different. Finally. It's like the fastest firing enemy we've seen yet. Moa. That very protective, fiercely protective of its eyes. The swimming monster fires air beams at foes. With no one to protect, it calms down. So it's trying to protect, if we stops. That works. Got a piece of art from all that. Still need quite a few more hearts before they're filled, though. Completely. Maybe going from here is slightly easier. So this thing can just break stuff like that. Alright. Almost to the top. Conde hasn't come here in a long time. Alright. Huh? Is that Big Brother? Hey. It's missed you. It's been so lonely around here. Why are you running away? Where are you going? Hey. You both just stand there. This area is kind of tricky. We can't even go there unless we have passage to a certain area. I think if we fall down, because it's so far, we'll just do the normal falling animation as if we were falling normally. That's kind of tricky. It's gonna make exploring a lot more annoying. Let me go up here first and find this chest over here. Two beanies, so. Did we recently have 100 of these, dear? No secret there. That makes sense. We were supposed to do something about these. Kind of weird. We just come here and there's nothing there. We might have to dig something out. Might be a rift we have to explore, or we might have to just come back to it much later. Alright, well, let's go back here then. Oh, now what? There we go. Stamp guy. Who put a stamp stand on Hero Mountain of all places? Me, who else? Beat you up living to a plunk of stamp in this face of old silvery silver now. My stamp sands has been swelled up to that dark stuff went to plunk that valley. You can have this face all to yourself, dark stuff. Spit it out. It's too cold for this. I'd really like to have my stamp stand back again. So instead of finding a stamp stand, we just find an empty thing. We have a stamp guy over there. That's our hint now. Odd. Very odd indeed. We need to go and then save as stamp area, I imagine. Like I said, we're getting stuff as we go along because we need to still get items. Alright, three things we have to rescue to fix this rift. Or friends, rather. Tries friends to be precise. We're getting to the point where we're pretty much using water blocks to cross almost every gap. Once you get that one item, it almost means going to the water area first is better, just because you get better items to use from it. It was interesting to go to the flame area first at first. There we go. There we go. What up, tries friends found? There we go. There we go. There we go. Have a lot of energy and nothing to use it on because we've been lately using other stuff instead of it because only have so much sword fighter energy we can use, you know. We'll probably have to use a bunch of it though to defeat the final boss. Usually, that's what you have to do. Or rather is the easiest way of doing this. Yeah, it's basically in the norm area that basically forces us to go this way, so we'd have to deal with that enemy. Alright, we'll just get our chomping out to deal with it then instead. Get that out of the way so we can actually move on. Okay, that's more than just normal stuff now, but we can actually here, thankfully. No, he won't attack it, alright. That's like the invincible ice. It's ice but also surrounded by water. There's no way we even doing that normally can break that. We must go up top there first instead. There we go. On it. Just had to go a different path than normal. Alright, now we can mend this rift. Like we've done already a whole bunch already. If I do the last rift in this area, will also be fully upgraded in terms of Tri's power. There we go. That rift's now done. And mended. Insert summoner power with me, huh? Well, we've seen that quite a bit already. 2 white crystals from China. 2 more, I haven't found any white crystals in quite some time. Okay, so getting the bomb stall too is the least interesting because that gave us the bomb juice to use, which can help out Hells. Not all of them though. Scene fans, my poor stamp stand before tragedy stuff. And Dressite, this seems in a rally like it's you again, wait. Dark stuff, it's gone. My stand is really back. You did this, thank you. You went for a world of trouble, but I get it. I'd do anything to help out stamp fans too. And stamp fans know you gotta step up there, get your stamp plucked. Stand here on Hero Mountain's fine again. No need to stick around. But before I go, a little dance for you. Lady Stamp, go stamp rally. Alright. Well, that happened to be one of the last stuns we needed for that part. So now he's gonna come right back. He just left, and he's coming right back now. Hello, Stamp Guy here. About Stamp Scissors and TV. Now I'm higher. It's the ultimate Stampletologist. Filled up another card, so here's that reward I promised you. Another monsters down. These form in the bodies of monsters. Finish your first card, amazing. Big applause for this long-lasting rally. You're a natural, you really are. Keep it up. Stamp perfection will surely be. Say, what about stamps? I mean, they so satisfying to punk. As rivers flow and petals fall, as love holds youthful hearts and thralls, stamps punk, that's all. But why, you ask, do they from? Just for fun. Stamp tech here, even. Here's the next stamp card. Alright. The final stamp card. This is the final stamp card bestowed by true Stamp Rally Masters. The back is autographed by the Stamps I himself. On the get now. Ready, set, go Stamp Rally. Stamps are out there somewhere. Where goes last stamps be? Who knows? Honestly, who knows? Alright, now we can actually go in the cave we wanted to go to before. But we went out there to stamp, so see, that was important. We got stamp that we could have missed otherwise if we'd just gone the normal way. We made him fall into the pit area. He's gonna get snowballed around a bit. There he goes. Finally got rid of that ice drop. Didn't think about getting that snowballed though. I just realized since I could just do this, I could probably just keep stomping the snowball with that instead. It's probably actually the easiest way to get out there without taking any damage. Oh, okay, there's a edge right here, but there's also more stuff to find. Don't have as much time. So we did all that work just for more monster fans. Nothing real useful there. Okay, that's what I thought would happen. Interesting area in the middle of nowhere. Interesting, they put like an ice enemy over here for some reason. A flaming enemy here for some reason. Okay, all a flame does now is make them angry. Interesting. Makes no sense. Right, so I have to watch this guy defeat them, then. So we also added Hunter Rock to the equation too. What a weird enemy. It's in the ice area, but it's weak to ice instead of fire. Intent, this rage-filled monster moves much faster and heats up to scorching before cooling down again. So flame doesn't even do anything to it. It just heats up instead. Ah. Was that Conde? Big brother. What happened? Conde thought Big Brother had come home and finally caught up to him, but then he knocked poor Conde down. Are you okay? Conde could brush off an avalanche, just surprised, that's all. But you don't seem like your normal self. Conde doesn't feel like his normal self. I don't understand, Conde. Why would he do that? You've been waiting for him for so long. Maybe Conde wasn't good like Conde was supposed to be. Good. When do you mean? On the day he left, Big Brother said, "Be good, Conde." Sometime after that, Dad became one of the stars in the sky, so Conde has been all alone. Conde's been waiting for Big Brother to come home for a long time. I think Conde's been thinking, what if Big Brother didn't aim back home because Conde wasn't good? So Conde has been trying his hardest to be really, really good, thinking Big Brother would come home then. I see. What will you do? Will you go after him? Conde saw Big Brother go north of here, but Conde isn't good at chase after him. Being knocked down once was enough. Doesn't know what else Conde could do. So Zelda tried. Conde wants to ain't here by himself for a while. Alright, man. Well then, we have to go after him in that case, because we need to be at Lanaryu. Alright. So now we're up top here, finally. Oh, that's where he went. That prince. These must be from Conde's brother. He must have gone that way. Against my friends inside this raft, we're getting very close. Not much to see here. Guess we just need to go in and do this next dungeon here. Once we clear this main quest, we'll be close to the end. Well, this is where the clouds ended up. So all the clouds just got removed, basically. bigger of an area to explore than I thought. Just trying to use that to see if we could bounce ourselves to a different area, but looks like we have to. It's using the good old-fashioned water block trick yet again. Like I've seen this before already a whole bunch. Just kidding, I have. We've played this game for a long enough. Oh wait, yeah, that's where we went back down. Okay, that makes no sense then. Weird we can't make any other fighting platforms besides water blocks. I was hoping we could maybe find one that could do that, but so far nothing's happened. There we go. Out of that thing. Okay, that works. Oh, so that's where the cloud power is. I see. I was right about it. You just don't get it till later. There we go. Now we finally learned the Cloud Echo. Still, all those petrified discarded is something you can stand on for a short while, huh? Short while. Okay, it only lasts a certain amount of time then. Alright. Then we have yet another new platform we can use. Doesn't go away like the other water box, so we can try doing something else. So now this is actually an infinite staircase. Before, the other parts were just kind of joking about. So I guess technically we should have done this dungeon first because it gives us access to the cloud, which is one of the most broken things in the entire game. Because when we get that, we get to use this cloud, and since it only goes away after a certain amount of time, it means we now have an infinite way to jump, basically. So yeah, just like we were using the water block for a long time, doesn't matter anymore, and now all of a sudden, just like we were using that a lot before, and now we're using the cloud platform instead. Bit tedious that it doesn't only last a little bit of time compared to normal, but as long as you can keep moving constantly, you could probably. It's basically any gap in the game now. There we go. Okay, that works. Interestingly enough. Well, by the way, I guess I should probably actually show off what the infinite would look like. Basically, you just make a staircase like this, and just keep doing it over and over again. Guess these wind guys could be annoying by messing it up. So you keep going up, you can just go wherever you want now. Only annoying part is having that time limit, and having those guys, of course, randomly mess you up. But you saw, we gained a lot of height there. Okay, well. Okay, now they're just being annoying, okay. I like how these guys only spit wind and they're annoying because they keep blowing the freaking clouds away. I need. Put the over there just to me. Alright, finally got rid of those doofuses. Now we can actually create the staircase. So as I was saying, yeah, you can just do this for a bit. Requires that you do it constantly, but once you know what to do, it's fine. And no, it's not bug, it's just an in-game mechanic. Don't get this until pretty late in the game, though, so to be fair, they do make you work for it, but yeah, it's a big step up in terms of being able to cross stuff. It's possible it might not work unless you're in the still world, though. That might be like the real trick in it that they might throw your way. But if we could even make it work on that, that would make a lot of sense, actually. More lime peppers. But yeah, we can now cross pretty much any gap in the room now. There are ones where we did not go before. Now, yeah, we're not supposed to go up to certain areas. Like right here, that's an infinite wall. We can't really go over that. We can use it to get elsewhere. Okay. This one works a little bit better if we probably use this. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. We can a lot easier using that, and then we can try getting rid of these guys using either else, or probably better just using our Wizrobe, baby. I didn't even knock him off there, that was weird. Okay. Okay, the first couple didn't get knocked off, so he didn't actually land the echo until now. Now then, the floors of the cold stages are clear, leaves a path of freezing ice behind it. Just as annoying as the flame one. There we go. Still the Holy Mount Lanaryu. Still going for that. I think the trick is it says that still does into something we can stand on for a few minutes. So I think if we try to use it in the oil, it vanishes immediately. So I think it works in a stilled world. You know, I wish we could have had something like that before when we were doing stuff. There we go. Okay, nothing there. Oh, these dudes again. I'm having them. Still frozen. We should exit a cave to see if we are missing anything, by the way. Hopefully this dungeon won't be as long, by the way. I know we already had a lot of troubles with the Deku. I think the Deku thing really is supposed to be the last dungeon you do, I think. Thanos or whatever it was, that's supposed to be the last dungeon you do. That's why it took so long to do. This whole time that was just a joke. Alright, so we do have to climb up no matter what. That thing I thought was the requirement was actually just... Again, now we have to just make a platform like this instead. So yeah, they definitely want you to use this almost everywhere as you get a random thing to use or that. Oh, this enemy is the one we got. There we go. Took a bit longer than normal, but we got through it. Gotta explore the whole still world if we're gonna find all the chests and potentially pieces of R2. Keeps missing. The only annoying thing about the keys is they move around randomly, so they could be kind of tricky to deal with at first stance. Especially when you don't have that many echoes. But once you have any echoes, I mean, once you have the echoes to deal with them, they're more of a minor nuisance than anything. In other games, they are way more frustrating. As you've seen before in my other games that I've played. But this is probably how where the game would want you to go normally. But we know how to do an infinite cloud trick. We can basically just appear whenever we want. There we go. Let's restore our hearts before we go in here in case for some reason there's like a boss randomly. And then we can go in. Alright. What's all this? Large picture of lots of items. Let's see, what does it say? My balloon trip from Hyrule Mountain way up to Mount Lanaryu was a great success. As I take a big breath, I'm leaving all this here as a record of this happy occasion. Spencer, well, Dan thinks I'm ready to take over his work this time. Hero Lower Conde's in good hands with Dad back home. He'll be looked after. Anxious about going out to exploring the world by myself, but adventure calls. I can't wait to bring Conde with me someday. He'll love it. It'll be even more fun. Now onward for more exploration. Conde's brother must have left this year. I bet this is his brother. Devon, his big brother doesn't think anything bad about him. Conde says had a bad story. I think he really deserves to be happy again. I think you know what I'm thinking, Try. That's probably another one of those phonely guys. Or imposters, rather. Oh, we did see more tracks in here. These are just like the footprints we saw outside the rift, huh? Alright. So now we're in Lanaryu Temple. This is supposed to be the second dungeon we do in this section, but we did third instead, because we happened to come here later. You can do it with just the ice bombs, by the way, but I think having stuff from the flaming area does help out quite a bit. should probably use the ice slot to cross this gap instead of just doing something else. Ah! That was weird. I've never done that before on accident. There we go, that's better. Alright, so that's how we light up the pathways ahead. So we basically just make a flaming arrow light up the whole room. And that's how we get through that. What is the other way, just out of curiosity? Probably just a key, or maybe even a... That was easy enough. There we go. We just got more blocks out, but whatever. Still getting stuff done. Alright. So far, it looks like we're gonna be using the Fire Rizzo for a lot of parts in this. Even just using him there helps a lot. Okay, it is a bit trickier than normal. I think we can get through it. Depends if we can even use a Strangela here or not. Not sure if that was enough. Okay, that works better. Wonder how far it'll go down now. There we go, that's more like it. We can get this chest now. Alright, more monster fanes again. Not like we've seen enough of those already. You get all the stuff for 100%, you tend to get a lot of repeats of items you've already seen, like that, monster fane and vice versa. I don't even know what they're supposed to be used for besides just smoothies, mainly. I have no idea what they're supposed to even become. I ever tried experimenting with them. Why do I have a feeling I'm gonna be disappointed when I finally use them? Oh. Okay, the ice block does work, but I think it can be easier since you can move it. There we go. Yeah, that works. Another one of those flaming puzzles, this time different. No, you can't pull that for some reason. It's just stuck there. Oh, hang on. It won't let us push the thing, but we could do it with that. Interesting. That's how we're supposed to block that out. Oh, what? So this is what happens when we wait too long. It exhales cheap, freezing air instead of cold air. Interesting. we go. That makes it a lot easier to do. Now we got the flaming air, right? Oh, I think we might have to, like, do it split-way. It's possible we might have to use this just to get the key. Then, because the rocks will be the only way of protecting us from the flames, we probably need to actually refreeze it. That's why it's probably like that. Yeah, we need to refreeze it now. So you literally just had to do that for just one key. Then when we freeze it again, it refreezes the area. That's weird. You have to freeze it back after you've already done it. And that's how you get that part done? That's a bit interesting, to say the least. Better actually use these. It's not too late to create miracles. I think I'd just rather use these. Especially since there's a double one here, I don't think we can get normally with the echoes. It'd be easier to just do that and like jump. Maybe from here is better. Okay, well that's not gonna work this time. You know, we should probably start using something that's smaller. Remember this trampoline? Yeah, I think I should start using that more often now. Okay, so the radar box helped me out quite a bit by blocking that, but then I can use an echo to block the final path to finally get here. Bit tricky, but area, that's for sure. Oh, we can barely get only if we fall at the right time. You know, it might be easier now I just saw that. Oh. That's weird. Why does it hit us from that far away? Okay. It's very odd. Very, very odd indeed. Okay, this just became a really annoying puzzle for no reason. Oh, that was random. I didn't even look like I took any damage there at all. Oh, I see. This is how you... Oh, that's ingenious, actually. I didn't even know you can control these things. Alright, well, we learn something new every day, I guess, in this game. Yeah. Suddenly, once we learn how to use that, I guess they kind of give you a hint. It falls down at some point. Oh, okay, well that works. So, better get out of the way this time. So we can just use those icicles to speed up the path instead. That's interesting. And I don't think there's really any point in just going over here like that. Okay, so I see you. So the water block thing hits them and they become icicles instead. Also, we need to use what happens if... Do they get... Oh, they just get removed entirely. Yeah, it has to be high enough. Don't run into something, but we need to use this as a way to infinitely jump from here. There we go. Got a golden egg from all that hard work. Not looking forward to having to stop in the middle of this area, but we'll try our best. Also, I don't get it. We're trying to climb up. Shouldn't we not be climbing down? It makes no sense. Okay. That one we can just wait for it to go away. I don't know why I talked to that door for no reason. Looks like we're doing this again. Ah, okay. Crap, okay, that's a bit trickier than I thought. It's not as easy as just jumping up and... It'll straight up prevent us from doing anything. Oh, here we go. There was a random hidden staircase here that we had to take. Figures. Okay, that's one way of doing it with that enemy. Still a bit odd that you can get damaged by its melodies like that. I know how to do that part, but how do we do that second part? Probably have to go over it and do something else. Got another idea. I think that gave me an idea now. So, do this again. Swim up instead. There we go. That makes it a lot easier. All of a sudden. Figured it out. Oh, the ice was there before, is gone now. So we can move on. Oh wait, I just realized something. It's one of these again. Okay, there we go. Got another chest from that. Ugh, the icebox sure make timing those a lot easier, though the armors can also be used for that same purpose. It's just now we have a slightly faster way of doing it. Oh, it's that weird enemy again we need to use the ice reserve for. So awkward. An enemy requires us to defeat with ice instead of flame. I don't think I have all day, honestly. don't have all day to wait for a single wizard to defeat that many enemies. I'm just gonna use my sword to make that faster. See, I have specific uses for it. I just wait until I absolutely need it. At that point, it would have taken a really long time to defeat it normally, so I used the sword to make it faster. The other ones, I'm just using enemies to clear away and hope I can just move normally instead. Okay, yeah, that's a good spot to stop, actually. I was waiting for one of these points so I could know I could stop safely. And there we go. I'm gonna save the game here and call it quits. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We seem to be 3/4 done with our heart containers now, so that's pretty cool. At least if you don't count the fur that we start with. At least if you count the 3, I guess, that we start with in that case. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.